Hello dear students. This is the first experiment of dental anatomy classes, practical carving classes. So in this what we will do is we have to carve a specific shape from this block, basically a cuboid, in which the length should be 3 centimeter and the width should be 12 mm from all the sides. So if we measure, this is little bigger, the length of this block which is available in the market, it is little bigger, you can see more than 3. So all this extra wax we need to cut this off, and if we see this dimension also, it is more than 1 centimeter, around 12 mm. So from all the sides, this 2 mm we need to remove. So how to do it? So in first video we have seen how to hold the cover. So I will hold this in modified pen grip, and I'm going to use only this end for the straightening of the surfaces, the reduction of the flat surfaces. So basically how I will do it, I will hold this cover and first I will cut this off. So how to do it, because I can't I will not directly chop it off. Slowly I will remove the slice from the surface. So basically I will hold this block in between these two fingers, and I will take a rest here, and I will move this cover like this to reduce this extra length. So let us begin. So like this, I am using this straight end of the cover like this, and keep on turning. Like suppose in this direction I have done, then turn and reduce like this. So I am using this straight end of the cover, and see the position of the cover. I am not keeping it straight like this. It is slightly inclined, so that one line angle, I'll be using only one line angle to cut, okay, not the flat surface here. So this one line angle. So I'm keeping this cover at an angle on the surface of the top surface of the wax block. So this is how I am using it like this. So keep on turning the block. Why I am turning the block? Suppose if I do it like this, then I get this edges on both the sides. So suppose if I turn, then these edges I'll be cutting, so that my top surface is flat and perpendicular like this. So slowly reduce it. So initially don't just chop it off, do slowly so that you will roughly reduce the length up to 3 centimeters. So this is how roughly I have done. You can make out the whole length. I have reduced it. So this is roughly 3 centimeter. Now let us begin with each surface. This is very important. So hold this block like this, take a rest with the ring finger, and again from this end to this end move your cover like this. Just slide it, and don't apply too much of pressure, otherwise you will create a concavity, which is wrong. What we want is every surface should be like a tabletop with sharp line angles and all point angles. Okay, so take one surface. So suppose if I have done this surface, you can see how smooth it is. So similarly the other surfaces, keep on turning like this, exactly from one end to the other end, and now you can see the surface has become totally flat, and see the line angles, it is totally straight. There is no notch and irregularity, it is totally straight. So similarly do all the surfaces like this. It should be straight like a tabletop. So give equal pressure right from one end to the other end, and it should just slide. Don't give pressure like this. So we don't want any concavity. We want exactly the straight surface, the flat surface, and the line angles should be straight without any notches, and even the point angles should be straight. So the top surface should appear exactly like a square. This end also we can see we have to make all the surfaces smooth. There shouldn't be any irregularities or the scratches on the surface. We can see roughly now. So during this first exercise, students might create this flare on both the sides, on towards the end like this. So we don't want this flare, so we will make it, will reduce this flare so that the surface should be flat. So this is how you can remove the flare like this. So hold this surface and merge this with the this surface. You can see this edge, so you can remove this and make it at the level of the remaining surface like this. You can see it is exactly square, and give the final touch to the surface so that all the surfaces should be flat. You can see there are no scratches on the surface, and this is now roughly 3 by 1 by 1 like this. So I have used only the straight end of the cover, and you can see the line angles. They are exactly straight. All the line angles are exactly straight. There are no notches, and even the top surface is flat, and the line angle, the point angles are also very sharp and neatly done. So this is gross carving. Now I will show you how to do the polishing, because this also needs polishing, good polishing. So to polish it, we need first the dry cotton. Every time when you polish your carving, take a fresh piece of cotton and make these fibers loose, and then you hold your carving, the block. And for polishing, when you are polishing, don't touch these line angles and point angles, only the flat surface. Otherwise, what will happen, these line angles and point angles will become round, which we don't want. Okay, so now the flat surface should face up, and polish it. So you can see the good polish like this. Similarly, the other surface, I'm not touching or spoiling the line angles and point angles. So keep on changing the surface of the cotton also for every surface like this. Turn like this. Do the top surface. Top surface. And then you can see the surface of the block with dry cotton polishing has become really smooth. 3 by 1. The geometrical shape. Now After this, in the lab, the practical lab, the tap water is also available. So here, in this working area, I don't have a tap water. So what I have done is I've taken little soap on the cotton, and with this I'll just polish it. You have to do it under tap water. Polish it, and I've taken a little water in the glass. So like this, you need to polish it properly under tap water. After dry cotton polishing, this step is very important. Dry cotton polishing is very important, and to remove all the scratches. Okay, and this is just the final touch, but this is also very important. And then you can see the shine on the block. So you can see how it is shining. So this is how your tooth carving also should shine. So this is the first experiment before we start the actual carvings. Thank you so much.